that Americans need to know about sculpting the earth for flood mitigation. And so I'm going to show you my community here. It's one of the reasons we moved here. As you can see, there's huge pipes there empty into this farm. It's a horse farm. It's an agricultural preserve. It's like I don't know, 70 acres, I think. And so if you look at that pipe and that pipe, that it allows and enables a tremendous amount of water to flow into the field out there. So if you look here, my development, it's sculpted down to remove the water from that property up there. And then this here is where all the flood waters go through. Obviously, it's dry right now, but when it rains heavy, not only does this move the water off all these acres, but this is a double retention pond. This is a deeper one, which is about 4 feet. And this is the lighter one, which is about 2 feet. So as you can see, all the water flows off that mountain. That mountain is just a solid rock, right? So all the water flows off that mountain, flows into the community next to ours, and then flows into our community. And so as you can see here, get a better view of it, that's the 2-foot retention pond. That's the 4-foot retention pond. Those are the massive pipes I showed you. And here is where the water flows off. My hand's a little bit cold holding this. It's gotten cold here. But I wanted to make it to the other side because you will see at the end of this retention pond that there are pipes that are used to bring the water down. And those pipes act as choke points for some of the water that comes through, and it's regulated so that maybe I can jog up here to be able to see it better. Okay, so here is where it starts to get serious, and this is where the beauty, the magic happens. So they designed it in such a way that the water is channeled from this 25 acres over here. There's a farm there. There's an orchard behind it. So all the water flows off that mountain, flows down here, and then it's directed via this pipe into the runoff pond that I just showed you. And as you can see over there, that comes off my property actually about a quarter mile up. So great thing about a rural road is you don't have to worry about traffic. You can see the stream that forms here. Again, it's dry, similar to Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Wyoming, Colorado, where you have the dry streams, but when they fill, boy, are they magnificent. I mean, they're just huge. And so, again, if you look at the way this land is sculpted, it's all meant to bring all these floodwaters from here down to those retention ponds so that they don't end up in these houses. And this is a marvelous technique that can be used in the entire country to prevent damage to property and loss of life due to flood. And in floods, where I live in West Virginia, the number one danger is flood. And so if you look at these pipes up here, these pipes keep the flood waters flowing through there. And since it's Veterans Day, I'd like to wish Happy Veterans Day. The guy who lives in his house, he used to fly spotter planes in Vietnam. Really good guy. So I'm not sure if it's still working. it, went, it went off for some reason. But anyway, here's the other end. If this is still live and it's still on, as you can see, here are the pipes, and those pipes, there's a reason why there's three of them, and they're so massive. Again, it's because if you look at that mountain up there, and that is North Mountain, by the way, in Martinsburg, Edgersville, West Virginia. So that massive mountain, all it is rock. And the water comes off there, it goes through that. You see that house up there, that's a whole other community in the valley. And then the water comes through here, and there's another orchard over here. The water rolls off that orchard, which probably 150 acres. And so and it comes through here, and it's beautifully done. I mean, this is how the land can be sculpted. The developer of the community did a wonderful job. And so there you can see the pipes. And again, here's my property. It's my house over there. And in the front, you have these mini streams that form. And so when it's really rainy, this becomes a mini stream. And the great thing about it is it stays away from my house, and it stays out of my basement. It has my emergency room with my emergency supplies, as well as all of my son's musical equipment, his violin and guitar and so forth. And so this pipe, you always want to keep this pipe clean. It's got some leaves in it I'm going to have to clean out. But if you keep that pipe clean, and the water flows from here, from my neighbor's property, down through my property, and then down to the greater stream there, and that just grows and grows. And then eventually it becomes that retention pond that I showed you. It's 2 feet, and then the other one is 4 feet, and then it flows through the two pipes onto the horse farm, and it's absorbed into the fields of the horse farm. And there is the way that we prevent flooding. And it's the way that we need to do that. I see that Texas Arcane is on here, and glad to have you, man. Hope everything's going well. Hope you're healthy, hale, and hearty. And sorry about that interruption in the middle. The screen just disappeared, and I don't know what the hell was happening. So this may still be live. So that's the secret to sculpting the land, so that we prevent flooding, we keep people safe. This is extremely important in Appalachia, where the flooding is cyclical, continues to happen every year. And much like the people in Florida, don't buy their plywood, don't take care of the water before the hurricanes hit, and they panic and run to the big box stores every year. It's the same thing in West Virginia and the rest of Appalachia, where there are all kinds of things you can do before the event, which of course is the number one rule in civil defense, is you take care of it before it becomes an issue. So this is Bruce Curley. I'm the volunteer vice president of the American Civil Defense Association, PACDA.org. I highly recommend that you go to our site and find out all kinds of very good information about how to prepare for natural and man-made disasters. We just added a number of medical supplies to the survival store, pretty good stuff. All the things that you need in an emergency you may not be able to get because others will be in front of you, or they're short of supply, the supply chain's broken, whatever. So you want to make sure that you have it. I bought it from my brother-in-law that has a orchard up in Hampshire County. He's 45 minutes from the hospital, so we want to make sure that he's good. And I also write the Substack, American Tactical Civil Defense. I've been putting things in there for 3 years. Go back. There's plenty of good information. Your family safe. So God bless you all. God bless your families. And God bless America. And I don't even know how to turn this off right now. But we'll see what happens. Oh, there we are. There's a button that says end.